Good evening, everyone. I'm Reverend Robin Nashok. I'm having a few technical difficulties because of an upgrade in my operating system and its connection with my streaming software program, but we can still be here tonight together to meditate, to go into the stillness, and to have that dialogue with our deep, deep selves. So, here we are. Thank you for being here. It is the last Wednesday evening of April 2024. We're heading into May full season, but we still have a wonderful week left. And I'm asking tonight, do you have spring in your step? The weather is getting much more warm and the breezes are blowing and I can smell the flowers blooming. I can hear the birds singing. And as I have said many times before, I love this season and I hope you do too. So when we gather to connect, to step into the stillness, to spin into the stillness, we are using we're setting an intention first, and that's the most important thing. We do that by writing down that intention on a little slip of paper or on our hand, and we then hold that slip of paper or we hold that little writing in our hand close to us as we go into the stillness, and from that point we focus on that intention. We allow that intention to guide us and to prompt us as we go deep. So let's do that now. Let's set that intention. This can be a word, this can be a phrase, this can be just something to prompt you as to why you are here tonight, what you are seeking by meditating, and really what you hope to gain. It can be a one-word answer. It might be just peace for tonight. It might be some guidance for future endeavor. It might be just a sense of calm and stillness and relaxation. Whatever it is, this is your meditation. So you state what you need to state, and I will do the same. I'm going to reach right around me to gather my materials for tonight, and I will also be writing down my intentions. So if you would like to join me in doing that, you can write. I'll gather my stuff, and I will see you in just a second. All right, I've written mine down. And just so you know, I also write a little slip of paper that says the words, everyone's intentions. As you can see right here. And this is because when we are finished tonight with our meditation, we are going to, if we were in person, I would gather all of your little slips just like this. I would throw them into a bowl that had a flame in it, and it would be sending your intentions and your meditations out into the universe for it to return to you. What I get to do tonight, though, is through the miracle of modern technology and the miracle of modern spirituality, is to have you send me energy from whatever your intention is, which I gather here in this little slip of paper that says everyone's intentions. And then this becomes the proxy that I can toss into the flames and send out for the universe to return to me. So we can move on to our next step. Again, a little more tricky since my streaming software is not connected, but no matter, we will meditate, we will go into the stillness regardless. What we do to further prompt us into our stillness is we draw a card. We draw a card from the Oracle deck, the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. And this is a beautiful deck of cards that allows some really fun guidance and some really amazing inspiration. We're still drawing cards that we've drawn before, which always amazes me. And hopefully tonight maybe we'll draw one that we haven't drawn before. But no matter, if we draw one that we've drawn before, that just means that we've got to either hear the message again, or this message is uniquely being responded to by this card in a way that was different from the last time we did. So either way, it's all good. And I'm going to gather my... Everything is... I have misplaced some things as I got ready tonight because of my little technical difficulty. I've got my book here. We're going to shuffle the cards and we'll draw, and then we will see if we can get it all up onto the screen. So I'm going to draw the top card after I'm done shuffling. This card serves to be the representative of all of us. It is the one card that answers or addresses all of our issues. And when we draw it, we know that it is ours. All right, so here we go. We're drawing our top card for this evening. That card is, our message for tonight is Aquarius, collaborate. Now, I'm pretty sure we have drawn this one before as a group, but I like this card. It is all about the connection and the collaboration. Now, I am going to see if I can get this card up on the screen for you, again using my workarounds for some of the technology that I discovered after upgrading my operating system and seeing whether that is even possible to do. So if you give me a moment here while I do this. Our card is Aquarius, collaborate. And if I can do this, I think I can share my screen so you can at least see the card as I read. I won't be able to do the split screen, but I think I can. Share that screen with you. Thank you for your patience. This is my screen. There you go. So there you have it. That is my screen. This is a little bit peek behind the scenes here of my setup. But you can see the card. No, you can't. No, you can't. Oh, you can. Good. All right, so I'm going to read from the book about Aquarius and collaborate. The symbol for Aquarius is not water, but the water bearer. The person fetching, carrying, and pouring the water who provides a great service to the community. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn in traditional astrology, co-ruled by Uranus in modern astrology, and is connected to the ankles which we use to turn from one person to another in conversation. The sun shines through Aquarius January 21st through February 30th. The action of Aquarius is to live by your philosophy. Aquarius' traditional ruler Saturn asks us to know what society expects of us and to care about our reputation. However, Aquarius's co-ruler Uranus encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions and to be able to think outside the box. Yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own invention. To get to this free space, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual, to make sure it's alive and authentic. When you feel your worldview and your actions are integrated, it's easier to call in heavy collaborators. Cultivate allies. Find others called by the same causes and work together. Weave people together to create community. This web will bring in new friendships, purpose, and connections, which may lead to romantic sparks. Throughout the process, consciously maintain a balance between your own needs and those of the collective. The challenge of this card is spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authentic emotions, so be honest with yourself and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should have, or onto a path that others find more socially acceptable. If your philosophy clashes with your honest feelings, then your philosophy needs to evolve. If your lifestyle is not in line with your philosophy, then one or both need to change. The gift of this card, the Authentic Aquarius gift, encourages you to let go of your previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Now, once again, we have drawn this card, and I think maybe I can do that here. We have drawn this card. Here we go, try this. Yes, we have drawn this card, and what I'm seeing now as we look at it again is the emphasis on the uniqueness that we all have in the universe, as well as positioning that uniqueness in the context of the entire universe. So while we are unique in the universe, we are supplying, giving, sharing in a way that only our unique persona, our unique being can do. That unique being is part of an infinite number of unique beings that are with us on this earth, in this world. So if we are worrying about fitting in, if we are worrying about other people's feelings and contributions to this collaboration, we're not connected to our own. So this is all about connecting with our uniqueness in our collaborations, in our connections, but remembering that we are uniquely supplying ourselves in that collaboration. So if everybody's doing what they are there to do, then our collaborations are successful. So hopefully this is something that you can relate to, that you can understand and perhaps see more clearly, is a prompt for you to address that intention that you set just a few moments ago. Does that make sense? Excellent. So let us get back to our screen of the card only. And I am going to get us ready. So while I continue to pull out my instruments and stuff for this meditation, please relax yourself. Please find a position that is both going to be relaxing for you as well as keep you and help you remain energized enough so that you can continue this dialogue with your divine self when we get into the stillness. So again, make that nest, find your favorite blankets, find your favorite pillows, prop yourself up in a way that you are both relaxed in your own environment, as well as awake and alert to hear the meditation, to observe the prompts of the meditation, and to go more deeply. And now that you are in that space, remember this is the springtime, and you're going to hear a lot of ambient noises probably where you are, where I am, including dogs, people, car horns, and the like. Use that as another indicator to go a little more deeply. So even if you find yourself startled, just remember to take a big deep breath and return to where you were in that meditative space. So as you get settled, we're going to start as we always do by focusing on our breathing. And so we're going to start by taking a deep breath in through our nostrils, filling our bodies with that oxygen, holding for a moment and then exhaling nice and slowly. And then here's the important part. When you are finished exhaling, hold for a moment in that exhale position before you begin that next breath. And now inhale again. Good. And hold. And exhale slowly. And hold again. One last one together. Inhale. And hold. And exhale slowly. And hold. And pause. And now resume your breathing to a natural but comfortable pace. Comfortably, intention-filled breaths. Each breath drawing us more and more into a relaxed state. And let's just start relaxing our bodies by starting at the soles of our feet and feeling our feet just become a little warmer and then begin to totally relax. And feel that tingle or that little bit of heat begin to move through your body, past your feet, and then onto your ankles, up through your calves, past your knees. Just feel that warm, comfortable feeling move up through your body, up through your hips, and your torso, and your stomach or your belly, and up through your heart, warm and relaxing. And as this gentle heat moves through your body, imagine it healing and releasing any pain or tension that you are feeling as it moves up through your body. It just gently heats the area that might feel tense, and then the pain or discomfort just disappears. Up through your shoulders and down through your arms and your wrists and your fingers and your fingertips. Everything warms and then releases. Up through your neck, relaxing, through your chin and your mouth and your lips and your nose and your ears, just gently warm and then become relaxed. Up through your cheeks and your eyes and your temples. And your forehead and the top of your head, your crown, everything has warmed and relaxed. And now that we are relaxed, I want us to imagine ourselves standing in the middle of a gentle, warm pool of water. And the water is very comfortable, but we notice that we are only knee-high in this water. Right now we are standing in this warm yet refreshing pool of water. We are alone here in this pool for now. Until we hear the sound of footsteps approaching. And in our mind's eye, we can see the almost translucent but luminous being of the water bearer holding a giant jug of water. As we stand here with our selves only knee-high in this water, but feeling more and more that we desire to immerse ourselves in the flow. The water bearer hears our silent call. And approaches this pool of water that we stand in and gently begins to pour that water. And as the water bearer pours the cascading water from the giant urn that it holds, we can hear the splash, and more importantly, we can feel the refreshing temperature of the water. And that temperature is doing exactly what it needs to. If we need to be cooled off because we are warm, it supplies that wonderful coolness. If we need some warmth, then we feel the warmth of the water cascading into the pool. And that pool begins to fill up just from that one tip over of the urn, filling up more and more. We can hear it splash as the water bearer stands there filling up this pool. The water covers us from the waist up to our chest and our arms and up to our neck. And as it does, we feel the cleansing properties of this wonderful pool of refreshing and cleansing water. The water bearer bends down and places a hand in the pool, and as that hand goes into the pool, the entire pool of water lights up with a luminous, beautiful light. The light that is just the color that we love to be around, our favorite color. We are now lit in this pool by the beautiful, luminous light. We feel calm. We feel relaxed, and yet we feel energized by this refreshing dip, this cleansing bath into the cooling waters poured by the water bearer. We are bathing in the color that is unique to us. We feel and we hear the message of the card for this evening, this message of collaboration. And here in this safe, cool water, our deep self begins to communicate with us. And we hear its communication. We hear that it is telling us that this water in which we are placed right now is revealing to us our unique, beautiful, qualities that we are supplying this pool, our traits, our gifts, our skills, our interests, our histories, all of these things that make us unique. Our deep self is reminding us of as we bathe in these beautiful waters. Allow what your deep self is sharing with you about your uniqueness, your beauty, your gifts, your skills. Allow it to fill you, to fill your pores. Allow yourself to bathe in this uniqueness. Take it in, feel it. Embrace it. Embrace these traits, these gifts, these talents, these skills. And now our deep self invites us to expand our consciousness while being in this lovely pool. It's almost like the pool becomes brighter and brighter, and as it does with our light, it also reveals the collection of those who are here in this pool with us. Sitting there, bathing in each of our respective uniqueness to form this gathering of community within this pool. And we realize that it is not just one color in this pool, it is a rainbow of colors that blend in to perfectly illuminate this collaboration of being human together. We find ourselves comforted by this, for even in our uniqueness, we know that we also receive life from our fellow beings. Our deep self invites us to take one last look in this beautiful space of everyone and everything around us as we bathe in these waters. And our deep self reminds us that our unique intentions this evening are now informed and guided by the message of collaboration. So as you remind yourself of your intention for this week's meditation, your deep self invites you to remember that that intention can be fulfilled with collaboration. That intention can be remembered by remembering our uniqueness as we connect with others to create. And the gift that it is to create together. And now sharing together. One last time, a greeting. As the lights from the others begin to fade and we are just finding ourselves once again in our own beautiful light of bathing. And we know that this is making more sense now as we embrace the stillness. And we know that if it doesn't make sense now, that it will make sense in the hours, days, and the week to come. The suggestion of collaboration by Aquarius the Water Bearer. And so we allow ourselves to rise from these waters as they retreat. We are rising out of the pond, of the pool, as the pool begins to fade away. And as we rise out of the pool, we find ourselves being placed ever so gently back into the space that we were beginning this meditation from. As we totally re-enter our human body and we begin to animate it. We feel that animation begin in our extremities of toes and fingers and our hands. That gentle heat now reigniting our physical bodies more and more, becoming more and more present from our head down through our face and shoulders and arms and heart and torso and our hips and our backsides and our legs, all the way down past our knees and our calves and our feet. We are back fully in our human material body. We're taking 3 breaths to fully return. So inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale quickly. And one last inhale and exhale quickly. We are returned together, taking quite a journey into that collaborative state, into that pool of magnificence that is the all, and as the unique places that we are within that all. I thank you for joining us tonight as a community. This is the last Wednesday of April, and I hope you have a great final week. Let us send off our intentions into the flames. And I will remember to not update my computer at the last minute before I do a meditation. But first, we're going to send out my intention right here. And then everyone's intentions. Gathering flame from the first one. Up, up, and away. And there we go. So as we have stated those intentions, so are they returned to us. I so appreciate you being here. Hey, Smiley, I see you're on. It's time to say hello to everybody. Sue and Kathleen, thank you for joining via Zoom. Thank everybody for your patience as I navigate through my new operating system and my connection to my streaming software. So I will leave you to your evening, your beautiful spring evening. Get that spring in your step and know that there's a wellspring of opportunity and renewal here for us in the coming days. And I will look forward to seeing you like and subscribe. You know the drill. You've said hello. Keep us informed of how you are progressing and how your meditations are going and what you are experiencing as you go through this process. So grateful for you. Have a beautiful evening. Happy spring. Good night.